Welcome back to another video. If you are new to my channel, my name is Holly, and on this channel I discuss narcissism, narcissistic abuse, abstinence, and from time to time I do deviate from the topics at hand and I discuss topics that are of interest to me. So earlier this morning I posted on my community tab that one of the consequences, I've been warning women on my YouTube channel all alone that one of the consequences of fornication is single motherhood. And I did not disclose or share until today that I am a single mother. It's not something that I am proud of, but it is something that happened to me. It is something, it's a reality for me. And it is not easy. Now that my daughters are older, I have twin daughters. They recently turned 11. And in about 7 years, they will be grown. But that's a long time from now. I was young when I got pregnant by, not by my ex. My children's father, was a black man. He unfortunately is no longer here. He passed away October 2020 suddenly. I'm not going to share why he passed, like how he passed away. I want to keep all of that private. I will share that, with a man that I'm dating. If I was to date, a man, I would, be full disclosure. I have nothing to hide. My children's biological father actually passed away. I was narcissistically discarded by my ex January 2020. So January, February, March, April, May, June, July, August, September, October. So the end of October of 2020, almost a year later, is when my children's father passed away. So he is permanently not in the picture. Now, when he got me pregnant, we weren't really in a serious committed relationship. We weren't married, and he got me pregnant the very first time we had sex. And I feel like it was intentional. I feel like it was an entrapment, that he intentionally got me pregnant to entrap me. And I don't want to talk bad about him, but yes, I do feel that he was a narcissist. I'm not trying to talk bad about him, but I'm just stating, my opinions. I do feel that he was narcissistic. My ex is a narcissist too. So I got pregnant really young. I had my daughters when I was around 21, and I went into labor early. I had my twin daughters, at 33 weeks. I had them preterm. I had them early, and they were in the hospital each for a month. They were in the NICU. They would not let me bring my babies home until they were a certain weight. So while one was in the hospital, I had one at home. Of course, I had support from, my family, my mom. My mom was there when I gave birth and I went into labor in the middle of the night, and I was transported to the hospital. My children's father did not show up to the hospital. He was not there when I went into labor. He was not there at the hospital. In fact, he was not there during the whole pregnancy. He did not show up to not even one prenatal appointment. And I say all that to warn women to keep your legs closed. Do not give these men out here your body if he has not made you a wife. If he has not made you a wife, you will become a single mother if he gets you pregnant. There is a high chance. I went through it, and I'm still dealing with the consequences 11 years later. So, and And I'm not dating. I haven't dated in over 5 years. I've been abstinent for over 5 years. So I am an abstinent single mother. I don't like to say, label myself as a single mom. And the reason why it took me so long to come out and share that I am a single mother is because it's not something that I'm proud of. It was something that I was ashamed of for a very long time. And it's something that I'm still ashamed of. I don't regret. I'm not saying that my children are a mistake. No, they are a blessing. But lying down with that man was a mistake. I should have never lied down with a man, and I should not have never lied down with a man that was not my husband. And then I didn't learn from that experience. I got into another, relationship. He wasn't serious, and I got narcissistically discarded. So, I say all that to say this, ladies. If you're going to go out here and engage in casual sex and fornication, be prepared to be a single parent. Be prepared. If he gets you pregnant, you are going to be on your own, raising children just like me, until that child turns 18. And I ended up having twins. My daughters are not identical twins. They are fraternal. They are really good kids. They are really sweet. But they are of that age where, they want to do what they want to do. They are preteens, and preteens want to do what they want to do, and I'm talking to my daughters, my own daughters, about these boys out here and letting them know the reality, of just teaching my daughters some things. I don't want them to go out here and make the same mistakes that I've made. I don't want them to be single mothers. And it's the same thing with any woman who's watching this video and you don't have children. I don't want any woman to go out here and make that mistake of lying down with a man who has no intentions of making you a wife. I'm just telling you how it is. I'm dealing with the consequences of single motherhood. I am a single mom. I am. And my children's father, even though he is deceased, he put me through hell. He put me through a lot of stuff, and even though we weren't in love, I was not in love with him. My children's father was a black man, so my children are black. But he put me through a lot. But my ex, I would say that there was more trauma with that than with my children's father. Because, my children's father did not break my heart like the last man that I was involved with. The last man that I was involved with actually, caused me to be depressed, and, I got brokenhearted, but I've shared all of that. But I am full disclosure that I am a single parent. It's not, I know this may come as a shock to a lot of people because, looking at a full body photo of me, I don't look like I've had children a day in my life, because I'm skinny, I'm petite. But yes, I am a single mother to 11-year-old twin daughters. And I just want to be transparent about that. It's not a secret, but it did take me a long while to share that on my YouTube channel because it's not something that I'm proud of. It is almost like a trauma. It's not something that I am I'm not proud to say that I'm a single mom because it's a mistake that I made a long time ago, lying down with a man who was not my husband. We weren't married, and I ended up paying the price. He got me pregnant, and I'm still raising my children, and I have to raise them until they turn 18, and it's not easy. Now that they are older, it's gotten easier, but there are still days where it's not easy. I have to take my children to and from school. I have to pick them up from school. I have to take them to school. They will be riding the bus when they get into the 7th grade. They are currently in the 5th grade. So, yeah, it's a reality that you will face if you go out here and lie down with a man has not made you a wife. And there's so many different scenarios where you can become a single mother, but I'm going to tell you one thing. Giving your body to a man that has not made you a wife is the quickest way and is the most common way to become a single mother. So if you want to become a single mother, hey, go out here and lie down with a man that hasn't made you a wife. And finding a man that wants to marry you is going to be difficult. Now, there are men that marry women who are single mothers, but, I'm selective with men, not just because I'm a single mom, but because of what I've been through. But, I am praying that God gives me a husband. There is a man that I am interested in. And, yeah, so that's pretty much all I wanted to say. I just wanted to be full disclosure and transparent about my single motherhood. I am a single mom. And although my children are almost, grown, they're 11, they're preteens, I'm still raising children. I'm still a single parent. So, it's a reality for me. And that's why I'm warning women to keep your legs closed. I'm not out here having sex. I'm not. I am not going to lie down with a man that has not made me a wife. And although I did not learn, I kept fornicating after that. It took me getting narcissistically discarded to learn to keep my legs closed and wait for marriage. Wait until marriage to have sex. And I've been abstinent for 5 years now. So I am proud of the woman that I am becoming today. I've been through a lot, but I am not my past. You are not your past. Learn from your experiences, grow from that, transform from that. But you are not your past. You're not your past. So, I don't care if people judge me because I'm a single parent. Yes, I made a mistake. We all make mistakes, but I made a life-changing mistake. I lied down with a man and got pregnant. And now as a result, I'm a single parent. He had no intentions of making me a wife. And I've been raising my children for the past 11 years. So if you want to go out here and have sex with a man that hasn't made you a wife, this is one of the consequences. Single motherhood, that's on you. But it happened to me, so it can happen to you too. So that's why I'm warning women, so that they don't go out here and make the same mistake that I made. Thank you for watching, and I will see you in my next upload.